Now we will be talking about haloarenes. Haloarenes are organic molecules where the halogen atom is directly bonded to the benzene ring carbon. Haloarenes behave slightly differently from that of an haloalkane, because in haloalkane the halogen atom is generally bonded to an sp3 carbon, whereas here the halogen atom is bonded to an benzene ring carbon which is sp2 in nature. So, there is a difference between the properties of these two group of compounds. Okay. So, let us talk about haloarenes. Haloarenes, the halogen atom could be fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine. So, whenever a halogen atom comes on a benzene ring, what is its effect? Whenever any atom or group comes on a benzene ring, the first and most important thing is to find out whether it has an activating characteristic or a deactivating characteristic. All of us know that halogens have 6 non-bonded pairs of electrons, and therefore, these can be released to the benzene ring and thereby it can show plus R effect by resonance. But due to the very strong electronegativity of the halogen atoms, it also has a very strong minus I effect. So, surprisingly, there is a competition now here. The plus R effect of the halogen atoms, non-bonded pair of electrons, and its electronegativity which has the minus I effect. So, here there is a competition between plus R and minus I. Generally, the inductive effect is slightly more stronger than the resonance effect. So, here the minus I effect is predominant than the plus R effect. So, if a question is asked, what is the nature of the halogen atom on the benzene ring? It is deactivating in nature. Normally, we have studied about deactivating groups and deactivating groups by resonance by the electron withdrawing resonance effect. The ortho para positions become plus, and therefore, further electrophilic substitution reaction generally takes place at the meta position. Here, it is deactivating not due to resonance, but due to inductive effect. Another interesting thing is it has got a mild resonance effect also. So, the mild resonance effect makes it slightly ortho para directing also. So, there is a slight contradiction here. It is deactivating nature by minus effect, and it has a very slow, very mild resonance plus R effect, resonance effect. So, it is mildly ortho para directing, and because the halogen atom minus I effect is most strongly felt at the 2 and 6 carbons, and then at the 3 and 5 carbons, and least at the 4th carbon, because it is farthest from the halogen atom. Therefore, the electron density is comparatively more at the para position, and because it is mildly ortho para, that again gives it a slightly higher electron density at the para position. So, this is a very interesting feature of the halogen compounds in benzene, in aromatic compounds, because it is deactivating nature, mildly ortho para directing, and among them the main product will be at the para position. So, this is a very interesting feature that we must understand always.
So, when we carry out electrophilic substitution reaction on chlorobenzene, for example halogenation, the main product is always the 4-chloro, 4. So, it is 1,4-dichlorobenzene. Similarly, when you carry out nitration using corn nitric acid and corn sulfuric acid, there again the main product will be the 4-nitro. Similarly, when other electrophilic substitution reactions are also carried out, like Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation, again in the alkylation reaction the main product is always the 1-chloro-4-methyl benzene, and during acylation also the main product is the 4 substituted. And in the case of sulfonation, again the main product is always the 4-chloro-benzene sulfonic acid.
Another thing, we have to make a direct comparison between haloalkanes and haloarenes. Haloalkanes, as I said earlier, the halogen atom is bonded to an sp3 carbon. Here, the aromatic halogen compounds, the halogen atom is bonded to an sp2 carbon. Now, we have to make a comparison. sp3 orbitals are longer, therefore, the bond is longer in haloalkanes. Therefore, the bond, because it is longer, it is weak, and therefore, it can break easily, and therefore, it shows nucleophilic substitution reaction very easily. Whereas, in the case of aromatic compounds, it is an sp2 halogen bond, sp2 carbon halogen bond. The sp2 orbital is slightly smaller in size, therefore the bond is stronger, therefore it will not cleave easily. So it shows nucleophilic substitution reaction less or very little in amount. Another interesting feature is we know that the electronegativity of the hybridized carbons. The order of electronegativity is sp greater than sp2 greater than sp3. So the sp2 carbon is slightly more electronegative than the sp3 carbon. Therefore, the CCl bond of a benzene, because it is an sp2 carbon, the bond is less polar and therefore nucleophilic substitution is less possible there. Whereas here it is in the haloalkane, it is an sp3 carbon. It is comparatively less electronegative and therefore it will favor the breaking of the Cl or Br as the Cl minus or Br minus. It is not that easily possible in the aromatic ring. So these two factors make a conclusion that haloarenes undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction to a lesser extent than the haloalkanes. Okay, this is a very interesting important thing. So two important things: one, the halogen atom's deactivating character in nature, and it also has a mild orthopara effect due to the plus R effect. But it is predominantly the para product that we will get. Similarly, when you compare the CCl bond of an haloalkane and haloarene, the haloarene is slightly stronger and breaks with great difficulty, and therefore it does not show nucleophilic substitution reaction easily. So these two factors have to be always remembered whenever we talk about the haloarenes. One interesting finding of this also is, if you try to do the reaction of an haloarene with aqueous NaOH, under normal conditions it does not undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction. We use very high temperature and very high pressure, at that point only it undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction where Cl minus is substituted by OH minus, resulting in the formation of phenol, and that is something that we study in dose process for the preparation of phenol. So only at high temperature and high pressure such a nucleophilic substitution reaction can take place. Now, when we make suitable substitutions in the benzene ring of a haloarene by a deactivating group like NO2, there is a marked change in the behavior of such nucleophilic substitution reaction. Suppose we have orthonitro-chlorobenzene. So there is an NO2 group which is the ortho position. NO2 group is deactivating in nature, and therefore the NO2 group, what does it do? It makes the ClC bond what? Carbon slightly positive. Therefore, the CCl bond can break slightly more easily, and it undergoes the reaction at a slightly lower condition. If there is another NO2 group at the para position, then what does it do? With respect to this second, at the fourth carbon we have an NO2 group, then with respect to it the chlorine carbon is at the para position with respect to this. That also gives it a slightly positive character. So what happens? The CCl bond again becomes polarized and becomes more weak, and therefore at still lower conditions it can easily be substituted by aqueous NaOH, resulting in the formation of aqueous NaOH. Okay. If the sixth position also has a NO2 group, that is, we are going to talk about 2,4,6 trinitrochlorobenzene. Now, with respect to the sixth position NO2 group, the chlorine bearing carbon is at the ortho position. So what happens? That also gives it a positive character due to the deactivating plus R effect. So when there are three NO2 groups at 2, 4 and 6 position, the chlorine bearing carbon now has a greater positive characteristic, and therefore such a compound will undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction even at normal conditions or even just by mild heating. So this gives us a strong foundation for the fact that the CCl bond is strong and it can become weakened by adding deactivating groups at position 2, 4 and 6, and trinitrochlorobenzene undergoes nucleophilic substitution reaction just on par with the haloalkanes. Okay, this is a very interesting thing that you must always remember.